Hi everybody, welcome to or back to my channel, MelCabeyVlogs. So if you are new here, my name is Mel. I'm an actor who lives in New York City. I was on the national and international tour of a chorus line. I've done regional work and cruise ships, and my channel is all about the life of an actor. So kind of for the past year and a half, I have been showing myself in New York City, auditioning for shows, and this was my first chunk of time being in New York City as an equity actor, auditioning in that new tier. So my last cruise ship contract ended in April 2024. So since then I've been auditioning, I've been learning the ropes of becoming an equity actor, having casting getting to know me, all of that, you know, it's the long game, so that's what I've been doing. And we're gonna have some different kind of videos for the next few weeks because we're gonna rewind to yesterday. You guys, it is Tuesday, October 14th, and I just booked my first equity contract. This is crazy. I just so many thoughts are going through my head right now. So I will be in the ensemble and the dance captain in Cinderella at Axelrod Theater in New Jersey. So if any of you are close, I will put the link below where to get tickets. It is so funny because I literally was having a mental breakdown. I just came back from visiting my family in New Jersey. I cried on the bus because I just was like, I don't know how much longer I can go without booking something. I don't know if my heart can take it anymore. I texted my friends. They were giving me a pep talk, literally crying on the couch when I got the email that I booked it. I am finally going to be in a musical. This is also the first musical, full-on musical that I will have been in since A Chorus Line in 2018. I've done cruise ships in between, but those aren't book musicals. So I'm finally gonna be in rehearsals for a musical again and performing in a musical again. And my baby niece is gonna see me in a show, and they only live about 25 minutes from the theater. So she's gonna be able to come a bunch of times, and it's Cinderella, which she loves princesses. She's already watched the Rodgers and Hammerstein, one of the versions. I told my mom to show her the Julie Andrews version. But I feel like I can finally breathe. Wow. So I also was like, I don't know what I'm gonna vlog this week because I feel so unmotivated. I don't know what I'm doing. And now I get to vlog me getting ready for this contract with you guys. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, open that up and tell us
what do you think that is? I heard you say Cinderella's slipper.
What else? Back here. The carriage.
And do you know what that thing is above the pictures of Cinderella's stuff?
What's this?
Do you know what that is? I'll give you a hint. You had to hold it when you went to Aladdin.
My ticket!
Okay, now give her the other piece of paper.
Okay, what's that paper?
Who's on the stage? They called me, Eleni. Do you remember yesterday? I was so stressed. They called me to be in the show. And you're gonna get to sit in the audience and watch me.
She's gonna be in the show? They called her. They asked her to be in it.
I get to start rehearsals soon.
Hashtag you booked it.
I did. And you get to see me.
I'm gonna get to go to the ball. And if you're gonna be
Well, I'll tell Mimi to try to get a front row seat for you.
We're gonna sit close so you can see him on so close.
You'll know which one is me. You can always tell.
But sometimes at performances the lights are off and then you can't even see.
True. But you know how in like my cruise ship videos you always know which one I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like that. Like you'll just know because I'm your auntie. I've been saving this bottle of champagne to open for when I book my first equity contract. I've just had it kind of sitting on my table and I have never opened it because like subconsciously been like, we're gonna open it when I get my first equity contract. And I did it. I'm just so proud of myself. I just looked at my little chart that I keep of all my auditions. That was my 56th audition of 2025. And I finally booked it with just a few months to spare of the year. And I really was getting anxious, like thinking, oh wow, am I not gonna be on stage and perform in all of 2025? And now I get to end the year doing that. So I'm really happy. I'm just so relieved that all of my hard work finally like paid off and I have something to show for it. Which I know that's not what it's all about, but in this industry, it feels really good to have something to show for it. So cheers. And also cheers to you guys for always providing me with such encouragement and support and believing in me. I think reading all of your nice comments all of the time and having you guys see my hard work and recognizing it and recognizing my talents and everything like that, I think really is something that helped me to keep going through all of the rejection that I've dealt with. And yeah, I'm really appreciative for you guys, and I feel like this is like our celebration to have. We finally booked it. You guys have been to all the auditions with me and we finally booked it. And now you're gonna get to come to rehearsal and show days with me. So, yay. Now that you're all caught up, it's the day after. It's Wednesday. I am nice and cozy in my apartment. I have my ambiance going. I have a candle going. And today's job, I already kind of wrote down a list of things that I need to get done before I go to New Jersey on Sunday. But one of my main things is, you may be wondering, what do actors do about their day jobs when they book a show? Especially, I had a week's notice. So for people who have like physical jobs that they're going to, that stinks because you can't even give them 2 weeks notice that you're leaving. So that's a little rough. For me, one of the benefits of my day job, which is content writing, I am a writer for a food publication called Tasting Table, and I also write for Parade magazine in the travel section. So basically for me, one of the reasons why I kind of chose this path for my day job is that I want to be able to keep doing it even when I'm booked. Because I hated having to like quit day jobs, then find a new one when a contract ends. And a lot of our contracts as actors, especially when you book regionally, they are short. So this Cinderella contract is only gonna be about a month long. I start on the 21st of October and we close on the 23rd of November. So if I had to quit a job for that, that would stink. So here's what I have to do though, because I do want to be like as immersed as possible in the rehearsal process. It's my first time dance captaining. Really professionally. I did it in college, but this is my first like professional dance captain gig, and it's equity. So I just kind of, I don't want to be stressed out when I'm in rehearsal. So I think rehearsals will be about 2 weeks and then we perform for 3 weeks. So basically I'm gonna try to write as much as I can these next few days to like I have to write for this week, and then I have to write as much as I can to cover next week and even a little bit of the week after. And if I do have some like time, I'm just gonna do as much as I can while we're in rehearsal. But also, technically for these jobs, so tasting table, my contract says I only have to do a minimum of 1 article a week. So I just have to make sure I can do that 1 article every week. Each article takes me about, I would say 6 hours to do. So that's minimum of 6 hours of work for tasting table. But then parade, I just kind of started a new thing with them where I'm supposed to do about 6 articles per week for like a new thing they're trying out. But those articles are a lot shorter than tasting table. Each one of those takes me about an hour and a half. So my goal right now is to finish 12 of those by the end of the week, by Sunday. And then I need to do a tasting table one. And in between all of that, I have to like switch out my clothes from summer to winter, do all of that, kind of figure out my packing. I have to figure out things with my prescriptions to make sure I'm covered, have everything I need for my month in Jersey, and just lots of like stuff like that. And then also in the midst of that, I need to be taking dance class to like get the brain sharp before I'm in rehearsal for 8 hours a day. It's so funny how like I have been like praying for this to happen, and I'm like, please. And then it comes and you're like, holy crap. Whoa, there's a lot to do. But if I'm gonna be stressed about anything, I want it to be this. So I'm so happy to be overwhelmed with these problems, because they're not really problems. It's just things I have to do, and I'm so excited. Okay, so basically I will be sitting here as long as I can and writing. Let's go. It is like 5:30 p.m. now. I finished 4 articles. I am like a little bit sick. I was visiting my family and my nephew was sick, so I did take some naps today in between writing because we got to get healthy for rehearsal. Next on my agenda is we are gonna switch out my clothes from we're gonna switch up my clothes from summer to fall and winter. So I keep all of my clothes in this bad boy and under my bed. So I'm gonna put on some reality TV, and we're gonna I'm just gonna take everything out and like see what I have and go from there. I don't know. This always really stresses me out. Am I okay? It's Thursday morning. I am all ready for ballet. Let me show you my fit. I've been in such a ballet mood this fall, and it's perfect because Cinderella has very balletic movements like the waltz, and I feel like it's like totally my style. So this is my ballet fit. Probably gonna add more layers because it's actually like 40 something degrees. I have my little ballet hair. I'm gonna have breakfast, and then I have a psychiatrist appointment to get all my meds ready to go to bring to New Jersey, and that's it. Taking ballet at Ballet Academy East, which is a really nice ballet studio in the Upper East Side, which is my neighborhood. And I actually can get their classes on ClassPass, so it's way cheaper. So that's where we're going for ballet today. I'm gonna get nice and cozy because it's cold out. My meta glasses ready to go because I'm gonna listen to the Cinderella soundtrack on the way. It's probably gonna be like a 20-minute walk, I think. So that's the vibe. And let's go to ballet. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. This weather. aesthetic view with the pumpkins. Okay, yeah, class kicked my butt. And I'm gonna be really sore, but it was perfect, exactly what I needed. I'm gonna go pick up my lunch from MelCabey, which is, I'll tell you guys about it when I'm eating lunch. And then I have to write a bunch more articles. So yeah, but I feel good that I did ballet. I'm feeling like a dancer. I'm home. Okay, so the app MelCabey gave me like a free month subscription. I'm not sponsored by them or like paid. I don't get commission from any of this. They just wanted me to try it out. So basically kind of what I've figured out is like pay for a month, and I think it gives you like, it's kind of like ClassPass. It gives you points, and then each meal is a point. So you can look on the app for like whatever area you want to get lunch in, and then it has a bunch of meals and it has how many points they are. So you like cash in your points for the meals, but basically it equals out to be like a big discount from what you would normally pay for the meal, similar to ClassPass. I don't really know, but I've been enjoying it because I'm getting free meals. So here's a delicious black chicken bowl with broccoli, rice, and sweet potatoes. Huge fan, and I'm starving. So I'm gonna enjoy that, watch some TV, and then keep working. I am having so much trouble focusing. I'm putting on my YouTube ambiance. I just made an iced coffee, even though it's 4 p.m. I'm kind of committing to like working as long as I need to today, so that's what we're doing. It's funny because I just like, every job that I've booked since COVID, so my first cruise ship contract, the Norwegian Sun, then the Regent, Navigator, and now Cinderella. For the Sun, I had 3 weeks notice. For the Navigator, I had 2 weeks notice. And for Cinderella, I have 1 week's notice. And it's just so funny because when I booked the Chorus Line tour, I had 7 months notice. I got to live over half a year knowing I booked a national tour. And I love that feeling because you just get to like, even though you can still audition and do things and things are still like a little hard and you're not, you know, you still have to make money with your day job and stuff, you just have that like to look forward to, and it's like, but I'm booked. And I've been like wanting that, obviously. Well, I've been wanting any job, but I do think it's pretty funny that I have 1 week to like relish in that feeling, and in that week I have to work so much to like make this all happen. But I mean, like, I think that's already, it's making it kind of better, like me doing all this work, because I'm just like, I'm excited for the reason why I have to do all of this work. So that's like getting me through. But yeah, I want to like relish in it more. So I don't know. Those are just my thoughts right now. That was my little tea. Okay, it's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. I'm making my breakfast. Agenda today is writing 4 more articles for Parade. I have a meeting with my friend Natalie, who has been my mentor since I was like 15. I have shown her a lot on this channel. I feel like she teaches at BDC steps. She's a choreographer, and we're gonna chat, and she's gonna kind of give me some advice for my first dance captain contract. So I'm gonna learn from her. Either I'll videotape some of it or share what she tells me. And then I have a Pilates class scheduled at 4. And I also have a meeting with my voice teacher. So that's the agenda today. We gotta complete those 4 articles, do the theater and body stuff in between. We're making it all happen. Oh my God, my parents are picking me up on Sunday to go to their house and do this contract. So it is just crazy. It's crazy, you guys. Also, look at my cute little fall decorations that I'm only enjoying for a few days. Wow, I literally put that up And then I got the email that I booked this, so slay. Elise.
Hello!
I'm dead, you know me too well. That's scary. I'm sitting here with my camera on a tripod.
Shut up. No, you are not.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And that's what's fun about what we do is like every show you do is gonna have someone different and with different expectations, and like, you know, all of that is gonna change every time you do it. So like developing your process is important and also kind of exciting.
Yeah.
You have to like play with the players who are in the space.
Okay.
Like be aware of the surroundings and like how the room is running, and then go after other things. Like in terms of like charting, there's no wrong way to do it. Like if you're like, yeah, I want to just like write things down, do it. Like
okay.
If you do like an iPad situation, check out GoodNotes, because I think it's the best of both worlds, where like you kind of get to have the script digitally, but also you can write physically.
Yeah, I like that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, Meg.
Hey.
I booked a show!
What show?
Cinderella at Axelrod. Dance captain and ensemble.
Yo!
And guess what? I went to the EPA, and that's how I booked it.
No. I kind of want to cry.
Aww!
I was so happy for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
We were literally just like last week's conversation today.
I know. It's Saturday. I leave tomorrow. My parents are picking me up. I have been up since 6 a.m. It's now 9:30. I've been working. I have a little bit more work to do, but I'm so close. And as a little brain break, I am gonna start cleaning my apartment, because that is very necessary if I'm gonna be leaving for 5 weeks. So, first step is I'm going to clean out my fridge and cabinets, just so I'm not having food that could go bad or that could attract little pests. So that's step number 1. Let's go. Next step is going into the bathroom. We're just gonna clean her up with some good old Lysol. I'm sweating. Bathroom done. We are just gonna move from the back of the apartment to the front. So here we go next. Kitchen. Do all the other surfaces, wipe them down, and then vacuum. Look at all that. I vacuum like twice a week too. New York City, man. Okay, the last thing I'm doing is apparently pests hate, I don't know how to pronounce this, Campor. It's a very like menthol-y smell, and they're these little like candle wax things, and it just really smells like it. So I'm putting it in my pantry and like around my stove, the bathroom, just because usually when you're not in your apartment for a while, a lot of times like roaches or pests or whatever, they're like, oh, no one's here, we can move in. We're not letting that happen. So I'm putting these everywhere. All right, folks, I finished all my work for now. Next step is packing. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but just show you a little bit of the process. First step is rehearsal items, because that's the most important thing, really. I'm just gonna be living in like athleisure mostly. And I also tend to borrow my mom's clothes a lot. So for normal people clothes, you can just wear hers, you know? All the shoes, I don't know. The good thing is I'm not flying anywhere. My parents are just picking me up. So like, it's not the end of the world to just shove as much as I can, you know? These are all of my favorite leggings and bottoms I like to wear. I have all of my like regular workout tops. A lot of these are just like my Lululemon Align tops or my little halter tops from Athleta. So I have those. And then I picked out 4 of my favorite leotards because I've just been very into leotards lately. I'll wear that with leggings and then like a little sweater over it. This I feel like gives very Cinderella because it's very like fall, cute. This as well. Cinderella in like the classic way with the blue. And then love this one. And I love this one. So I'm gonna bring those leotards. Okay, lastly for rehearsal clothes, I just have my favorite sweatshirts that I like to wear. I also have a matching pair of sweatpants, but this is my like cute little cropped green one, cozy sweatshirts and a little zip up. And that's that. I'll show you. This is the damage for all of my rehearsal stuff. I'm just gonna organize those. And then for my normal people clothes, I'm literally just gonna bring a few bottoms, pairs of jeans, like 3. And then a few tops, but mostly for tops, I'm just gonna borrow my mom's stuff. I'll just bring like my favorites. Okay, I got everything packed. This is so much easier than packing for a cruise ship because basically I'm just gonna be living in rehearsal clothes. So this whole side is rehearsal stuff, and then this whole side is my normal people stuff / a little more rehearsal stuff. And then I'm just gonna bring my carry-on, which has stage makeup, medications, workout shoes, and then I'm gonna fill that with all of my like electronics in the morning, all of my chargers, my makeup, toiletries, stuff like that. And then I think we're good to go. I'll bring my rehearsal bag as well. And that's it. So just a large suitcase, my carry-on, and my rehearsal bag. All right, you guys successfully were with me on the whole journey of getting ready for this last minute contract, and I'm just so excited. I like still can't believe it's happening. We got emails today with schedules and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, it's real. It's real. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm stoked. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my next video up by Sunday because our day off is Monday. So potentially I might be altering my video drop every week. We're gonna see. But I will bring you guys along with as much as I can. So that's it. I will see you guys next week for rehearsal. Oh, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos. And just thank you guys so much for following along. Like I said before, this has kind of been our journey, so I'm really excited to bring you guys along. And yeah, I love you all. Mwah! Bye.